Good Dirt Collective is a nonprofit organization that serves young women ages 18 to 25 who have been impacted by foster care.
So we do this in 3 key ways. First, we have our Mud Girl program, which is an entrepreneurship program that teaches girls how to make pottery. And we do that for a couple reasons. Number one, they have so much creativity inside them that they don't even know they have. They've never accessed it. They've never had an opportunity to express themselves. And then the other reason we created this opportunity for the girls is because it gives them another way to dream about possibilities for a new career for them. We have watched other people outside our program learn a skill like pottery and begin to create and make things, and people buy them. And as people buy their product, like something in them again comes alive because they're like, people are going to pay money for something I made. So it just empowers them, it encourages them, and then as they grow, they get to actually make money. They get to keep 100% of the proceeds. So we provide all the equipment, we provide the clay for them, the glaze, and we see so much potential that they could turn this into a booming business one day. We've seen it actually happen. We also teach life skills to these girls. We teach them how to open up bank accounts, how to manage money, how to get driver's license, how to become citizens. We teach them how to shop for groceries, just all the things that are essential to adulthood. And then the third thing that we do for the girls is we set them up with mentors. And these are people that walk through life with them. They are cheerleaders. They just encourage them on life's journey.
Every time I walk into the studio, it feels as if it's not a work environment, but more of a family. It makes me feel as if I'm fully accepted, fully known, and fully loved.
I grew up in a very unfortunate household. I didn't grow up really great. That's why I'm so independent now, because I had to be very independent. So it was very hard for a couple of years. It's very hard, but I managed to make it through. I like to see people buy my stuff. It feels really nice. It feels like people want to buy my stuff. People want to know my story. So it makes me feel good about myself, that people like my art.
Mud Girls really helped me express myself more. I just love being here because it just makes me so happy. And I'm just myself here.
Dealing with people who come from very broken places to be vulnerable, you grow up thinking that you're alone and thinking that essentially the world's kind of out to get you. And it's very harsh, but it's your reality for a while. Some people they have nurturing families and things, and they're I don't know what that's like, but I want to support. And our program is essentially a way to support people who do live in that and have felt that way. We walk by faith, not by sight. And I think this studio is a very big representation of that. And here we're going to give you that financial step, or we're going to give you that love and support to be able to live a life of true fulfillment.
When we first began this program, we thought we were just going to teach pottery, and that was going to be fun and exciting, and the girls were going to be so excited to be a part of that program. What we quickly realized was that there were so many other skills that they weren't taught as they were growing up in their foster homes. So I remember the first experience we had with that, the girls made their personal pieces, and we took them to a show that we did, and they each sold out of all their product. So we wrote them checks, and the first girl we gave her check to, she looked at it and she was wide-eyed. And she said, "So what do I do with this? Do I take it to the post office?" And in that moment, we just realized nobody had talked to her about how to cash a check. So we really had to start dialing back, and we started with the basics of finances. The other exciting thing was that first check she got, she looked up wide-eyed and tears began to fall down. And she said, "I can pay my rent now." And it was just an example to her that she's seen, and God is providing for her, and we get to be a part of that.